Good morning. Just being very transparent this morning. I'm a little under the weather. Yesterday, was one of those days that I had a few things on my schedule I had to do, and as the day went on, I started getting this really, really bad headache, and I rarely ever have headaches anymore since I've gone gluten-free and I don't eat anything that has artificial sweeteners in it. So the only type of headaches I get are like tension headaches and kind of like at the back of your head, But yesterday, I started having this intense headache, and it was all up here, and I knew something was different, and so I just kept pushing myself, and still in the back of my head, I thought, well, tomorrow I have a few more things I want to get done, but I'm going to have to wheel myself up off this couch today, because I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all. As the evening went on, I got home, and I just started feeling kind of achy all over. And then I just felt I hit the wall. I literally hit the wall. I just needed to go to bed. I took some ibuprofen. I took some Mucinex because I was kind of feeling pressure here in my sinuses as well. They weren't hurting. I could just feel the pressure. And and I just felt achy. Like I knew I was going to start having some coughing and that kind of thing. And when I got in the bed, I could, lying down, I could feel the congestion. Like my bronchial tubes were inflamed and getting kind of raw, and I thought, oh no. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna have a rough night. And I'd had a rough night the night before. I couldn't sleep because my sciatica was bothering me really bad, and it had kind of gotten, at a level I could handle. But as the day went on yesterday, it got worse and worse. Like if I sit and then I go to get up, it hurts very bad all the way down my leg. So I'm gonna be making a chiropractor appointment, just get some x-rays and see what's going on there, because that has been going on since I had my kidney stone removal in May. My kidney stone's on the right side, and then the sciatica's on the left side. So I think during the surgery, I got my one of my lower vertebrae were tweaked a little, and I've got some kind of inflammation there that I need to address. So anyway, the night went on, and I woke up about 1:45, and it was getting close to the time I needed to take some more ibuprofen. And let's see, yesterday about 2 o'clock I took the Mucinex, and it's a 12-hour variety, so I knew it was getting time to take that again as well. And I just knew I wasn't going to get any sleep, but I did. I got up, I put a load of clothes in the dryer, and then took the medication. And actually, at dinner last night, I took some vitamin C, and I took some more vitamin C with zinc. And then this morning, I don't even remember Kevin getting up. I woke up a couple more times during the night, and I just kind of resituated myself and got more comfortable and went back to sleep. So the next thing I knew, Kevin was coming to tell me bye because he was leaving to go to work. And I thought, I've got to get up. I've got a lot I want to do today. So I got up and fixed my coffee, I've just been here on the couch and haven't made it much further, but I know as the day goes on, it's still kind of early, that I'm gonna have to get going. And I mean, I've just got some major things I have to take care of, because I don't want this sickness, whatever it is, to hinder me from staying on target. One thing that I've got planned to do today is a friend of mine posted a plexiglass or whatever kind of glass, I'm not sure. It's not real glass, but it is a greenhouse. She posted it for sale, and it's got, you know, a few things I'm going to have to fix, but it will remedy the situation where we don't have a greenhouse right now because that major winter storm tore ours down. So anyway, I don't usually do videos like this where I'm complaining, but this is just where I'm at today. And honestly, I don't make New Year's resolutions, but I do have goals for myself and for the homestead, and I had, you know, as part of a plan to get back to what I hopefully can call normal, because honestly, 2 years ago I had COVID and my strength level has not gotten back to what it was before, especially with last spring having the major kidney stone attack and finding the big ultimate stone in my kidney that I could never pass. That kind of set me back for the summertime plans for planting season. And you know, I did get through it. I got through, you know, the birth of the new goats and milking and finishing up my real estate school and getting my license, and you know, those kind of things just kind of trickled along. But I still am not at the pace that I need to be. In my head, you know, I've got all these plans and I just can't seem to make them happen fast enough. And I know I need to be patient with myself, but this little sickness, I don't know, it's for me to say I feel bad. I feel bad. Because I usually just push myself past whatever. And I know that right now my head is tolerable because I have the medication. I took some more when I got up this morning. And I just hope it doesn't turn into a respiratory thing, a full-blown respiratory thing, because I know that when I had COVID, it really attacked my respiratory system. And whatever happened in my lungs has some lasting effects. And I'll probably never be what I was before, but I also know that if I have a daily plan of strengthening myself and my body, things will get to a point where I can still function like I almost want to. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and you know, if these viruses that are going around hit you, just make sure that you have the medications that you need or that you normally take, and you know what works for you. Of course, we can't just start ourselves on antibiotics, because antibiotics are for bacterial infections, not viruses. But you know, if you get to a point where a viral infection has really got you down for more than the normal period that viruses set you back, you know, you may need to get a steroid or something to help you bounce back. If that's what you know normally works for you. Now, I don't like taking steroids, and I haven't ever had to take them except for when I had my farm accident in, I think it was 2002. when I fell and had some fractures in my back and severely fractured my arm and severed a nerve in my arm. That was very traumatic, and my orthopedic doctor prescribed a steroid just to help my body get over the trauma. And as far as I can remember, I think that's the only time I had to take a steroid, and I could definitely feel the effects of it. I remember before I had my first surgery, maybe it was before I was supposed to have my second surgery, I was trying to get my house in order because, you know, it was springtime and, you know, the summer, full onset of summer things was about to happen, and I just wanted to get the house in order. And one of the things on my plan was to wash the windows. And I was on that steroid, and at that point they had found that I had a severed nerve in my arm, and that was what was causing all of my pain. And so they were addressing that with some medications specifically targeted for nerve pain, and that helped tremendously for me to not be in constant pain. So with one arm, I rolled out the water hose and got it set up to where I could get around to the house and wash the windows. And I remember my older sister, Kathy, coming over, and she said, "What are you doing?" And I just kind of, before then, I just had not even noticed. I just knew it was one of those things I had on my list that I wanted to do before I had another surgery. And she said, like older sisters can be, she looked at me and she said, "You need to put that water hose down." And honestly, I had finished like half of the windows. And I just remember thinking, I've got to get this done. I've got to get this done. And she said, "Don't worry about the windows. You got more important things to worry about, like getting well." And I remember after I got back in the house, and I was just thinking over what had just happened, and I thought, you know, we all have pretty much a purpose-driven life. It's what gets us from day to day, from point A to point B. And we set goals, and, you know, if we have the mindset to complete those goals one at a time, and that's how things get done, then we also have to remember when we have a bump in the road or a diversion from the ultimate plan for a period of time or a season in our lives, that we may have to readdress those goals. And, you know, if something else has become more precedent than the goals that we have on our planner, we might just have to readjust those plans, and this might be one of those days. And I hope that all of you are able to meet your goals, not necessarily New Year's resolutions, but your day-to-day goals. I hope you're meeting them, and I hope your plans are coming to fruition. I pray that all of you have blessings that are heaped upon you by God. And you know, even in the toughest times, that you're blessed. I hope that for you. Just remember that, you know, if there's a bump in the road, no matter what it would be, I hope that it's not a fall, a traumatic fall. I hope it's not a major illness. I hope that it's not, you know, just some other plan that came up that you have no control over. But if those things happen, I pray you have the mindset to be able to readjust your goals and take care of what's most important today. And for right here at this moment, even though I have those goals that need to be met, because they don't just affect me, they affect other people and their plans, and they affect our family's future. Even still, sometimes we do have to put ourselves first, and what our bodies need or what our minds need for any given situation. So I just pray your goals are blessed and that you don't have any struggles. But if you do, I pray that you can get into the mindset of readjustment. May God bless you all, and I hope you have a great day.